AITA for not wanting to have a relationship with my depressed mom. There's a lot to the story, so I'll try to make it short, but the first thing I want to say is I love my mom. I truly do, but I find it extremely hard to maintain a relationship with her for many reasons. My mom has been depressed for a long time, but also on top of that, she has bipolar disorder. This made growing up with her very difficult. My mom has two sides to her. She can be very sweet and kind. I love that side of her. But when things get ugly, it gets really ugly. She has a way of making me feel so amazing, but then can make me feel so insignificant and horrible about myself not long after. Being around her is like walking on eggshells. It was bad for a while growing up, but it got really bad once she developed fibromyalgia. Fibromyalgia is a really painful nervous system autoimmune disease. She wasn't getting the proper pain medication, and still to this day isn't. Also, the medication she was prescribed interferes with her mental health medications as well. When she gets in these moods where she is really sensitive, she blows up about everything and says some really mean, rude, and hurtful things. Not just about me, but she also blew up on my boyfriend who she barely knows. I've kept her at arm's length for so long because I don't want to keep getting hurt by her. She builds me up and then always finds a way to hurt me again, which breaks my heart every time we stop talking. We stopped talking a year ago, but she recently tried calling me and I didn't answer, so she left me a voicemail. I've talked to my grandma, and according to her, my mom is very depressed and lonely. She feels like no one cares about her, but she blew up on all of her friends and family and drove everyone she cares about away, and now no one wants to be around her because of how she acts. I'm sympathetic and I feel bad for my mom because she is in pain a lot, which no doubt can cause depression. No one really understands her pain, she says. I believe her. I tried letting the things she says when she blows up just roll off my shoulders. I understand she's in pain, she has bipolar, she's depressed, and I try to be the person who doesn't let it bother them for the sake of the relationship. But there comes a point where I can't really handle it anymore. Sometimes I feel like her emotional punching bag. She's nice when she wants to, but when she's mad, she says a lot of things that are out of line and she expects me to forgive her. She has never actually apologized for anything. In fact, she expects me to apologize when she blows up. She never takes blame for her actions. I know she has problems, but she is still an adult. She knows right from wrong. Mental instability is not an excuse to keep treating people like that. When I tell people my situation, I get a lot of mixed answers. So the question is, I really, Ta? Sometimes I feel guilty, but sometimes I feel justified by not wanting her in my life.